Off. All right, we are officially recording. We are live, and for those of you that are here in the room, we want to welcome you here. And for those of you that are watching this after the fact on Zoom, on YouTube, those of you on Zoom are here, and those of you watching on YouTube or some other place, welcome as well. You know, the presence of the Holy Spirit is it transcends time and space. So it doesn't matter if you're watching this right now, or you're watching it live, you're watching it, after the fact. It doesn't matter, because there really is no such thing as time. Okay, that's a paradigm that was created for this realm. Now we have an incredible training today. I know it's going to be incredible because Artemis and I have been talking about this for several months. And what is the title of our training? Well, I've got it pulled up because it's a long title, but it's how to get off the hamster wheel of your business so that you can double your cash flow, maximize your productivity, and get laser focused for permanent success in 2021 and beyond. I know that you guys are here because you want permanent prosperity, you want permanent success, the kind of success that really does last. And you want to learn, you want the tools to get you there. And that's what Artemis is going to bring us, Artemis Prime. Artemis is my own personal coach. You know, I've been coached since 2004. I hired my first coach, and I've progressed with coaches ever since then. And now that it's 2020, I have what I consider to be the best coach on the planet, which is Artemis Prime. He's been my personal coach for almost 5 years at this point. And he coaches me to my excellence, and I've introduced him to my tribe so that he can help you as well. So without further belaboring this phenomenal event, Artemis, step up to the plate and swing it, baby, swing it.
All right, all right. Thank you, Lord Knolly. So Knolly's my dear friend, client, amazing mentor to a community. I mean, I want to really give a shout out to Knolly's leadership, his contribution to all of you. Thank you, Knolly, for like holding the torch and leading and shining and bringing just your spiritual business mastery to real estate and all the agents. I know we all love you and thank you, and I'm appreciative of you to help me help others because wow, this is going to be some powerful information for all of you today. So turn off all your distractions, close down Facebook, turn your phone upside down, put it on silent, like really give me your full focus attention, because what I'm about to share with you can change the trajectory of your life and business. I'm not talking like 1 year out, but I'm going to be showing you some principles that can transform your mind, body, business, your conscious, subconscious, superconscious mind, and help you do more with less, achieve more in your business for 2020-21. So let's get into it. Here we are. You're going to do presentation mode. How to get off the hamster wheel of your business so that you can double your cash flow, maximize your productivity, and get laser focused for invincible success in 2021. Let's get started. Question. Do you feel like you're running around in circles some days, not knowing what activities will bring you the most leverage in your business? Or do you find there's just not enough time in the day to get everything done you desire? Is your life and business so full, you're just kind of, things are falling through the cracks and you're just feeling that sense of like overwhelm and anxiety? Do you believe you have to hustle and grind and work hard to achieve success? Did mom have to work hard for her success? Did dad have to work hard for his success? Are you still repeating those patterns of I have to work hard for success? Don't worry. There's a better way to do business today, and it's not what you've been told by the gurus of social media. And that's because most business owners today are living in digital overwhelm, compromising their health and joy, just pushing forward. Have you noticed this? Have you looked around at many of our leaders and noticed that they're compromising their health and joy? They're not healthy, they're not happy. This is a big problem in our marketplace, and I'm here to correct this through my God-given strengths and my leadership. Here's what I've come to realize after 21 years serving over 40,000 people personally and professionally. The way we work in today's modern world, it's just not working. It's not sustainable. You know, all the noise and distraction and overwhelm has become our new normal, and it's time to make a radical shift. More and more people are getting sick, burned out with their business, and just trying to get through the day with stimulants and caffeine. Is this you? Is it time for a change? Is it time to change your mindset, your attitudes, your behaviors, so that you can achieve more grace, ease, and lightness in your life and business? Discernment is more important than knowledge, and high performance in your business is about the subtle art of elimination, true choice, and letting go. Now, this is counter to what most of the teachers out there are saying, because they're giving you what to add to your business. What do I add to my marketing? What shiny object can I integrate to generate more leads, sales, production, systems, and leverage? But really, if you want to become a high performer and achieve more with less, it's not about what you add. It's about what you let go of. And this is counterintuitive when it comes to success mastery. Discernment is more important than knowledge. Knowledge is no ledge to stand on, by the way. The intellect has very little power to make changes. It's in the subconscious and superconscious mind that we have the power to create success in our business. Discernment in your business is how you jump off the rebounder and build a true ladder of success up the wealth lighthouse. Here's a little background about me. My name's Artemis Prime. I'm a master trainer with 21 years of experience, leader in the conscious entrepreneur movement. I'm a coach, Knolly Williams, and celebrity agents worldwide. I'm a certified high performance consultant with Roger Hamilton, representing thousands of purpose-driven entrepreneurs in over 20 countries with Wealth Dynamics. I'm also a celebrity agent here in Austin with thousands of satisfied customers and clients, serving over 10 years in my community. I have 7 people on my real estate team, and I love what I do in real estate as well. Thank you, Knolly, for bringing me into the club. Knolly inspired me to become an agent. So I'm also an agent, and I understand real estate too.
Yeah,
I've been on a path. Go ahead.
Fun times too, buddy. Fun times together.
Oh yeah. This is a great time to be in real estate right now in Austin, Texas. We have the fastest growing market in America, and I'm having a blast. I've been on a path of personal development and discovery for 33 years. I started my personal development when I was 13, reading scripture, reading the mysteries, reading the most mystical teachings of science and spirituality. I have 55,000 hours of professional training, and I've invested over $300,000 in my personal development in the past 10 years. I have 10 years of advanced training in branding, video, direct response marketing, automation, and copywriting. And here's where Knolly and I really clicked, because when I became his coach, I helped him heal his body and mind and business. We also started doing these just like, jam sessions where we get together and talk ClickFunnels and marketing and automation and branding. And we became like marketing buddies too. And I love marketing. I teach and train agents how to double and triple their production through marketing and automation now. And I love it. It's one of my jams. It's how I attract 100 leads a month in my real estate business and bring in 2 to 3 deals a month, working 2 hours a day. I love marketing, automation, and branding. I have a vision of positively impacting over 1 million lives worldwide. Now, I'm also a father of 2 amazing boys. Here's my family. There's my son, Galen, on the left. There's my son, Orion, on the right, you see there. And this is my legacy. Family brings focus and community, and this is my legacy. I am creating the life and business I love to build a legacy for my planet and my family. And all of you have that same opportunity to build your own legacy. Do you believe in a bright future for you and your family? I believe in a very bright and positive future because I am consciously creating it. You are here because you are ready to build a bright future too. There's been a lot of drama in the world today, a lot of polarity, a lot of battle against light and dark. And that's what we call the competitive mind. And as Wallace Wattles taught us in The Science of Getting Rich from 1910, you want to get out of the competitive mind and get into the creative mind and start creating more value and create the life and business you love. You are all creators, not competitors. You're here to create consciously the life and business you love. I love what I do. And before we get into the 7 core principles, let me ask you another question. Take a deep breath here. Everyone take a big, deep breath. Exhale. Take a really big deep breath here. Do you love what you do every day in your real estate business? I mean, do you love what you see in your bank account? Do you know your true value and how to deliver that value to your marketplace so that you can scale and grow your business and become your highest potential? Do you really love what you do right now? Are you living the life you love? Are you healthy and vital? This is why we became entrepreneurs, right? Is to create the life and business we love. Business is supposed to be easy and fun. And yet without the right mentoring system and support, we may not love what we do. We may be stuck. We may be stuck in a rut. We maybe feel like we're in an eddy current. We're just kind of spinning in circles. We may not have defined the life we love and we're living through others or living so that in order to. What if you could just have it all now and then create your business? If you're looking for a better way to do business, and there is a better way, then it's time to change your behavior and become clear on who you are. That's self-awareness. Everyone say with me, I know who I am. I know who I am. I am is who you are. And you need to know where you are, the proper structure to achieve more in your business. You're going to hear this as a theme in the training day. Who am I? Where am I? Who am I? Where am I? It's time to set up an entirely new structure around you for achieving greater success, ease, and flow. And this is why I'm here, because I've been doing this for Knolly and some of our elite agents, and I'm excited to bring more of this information to our community because business is supposed to be fun. We're supposed to have ease and flow when we have self-awareness, knowing who we are, and the proper structure. Let's talk about the 7 core principles to succeed in 2021. Core principle number 1, you are not broken. You are already good enough. You are already capable enough. You are already perfect. You are already strong, intelligent enough to succeed and build anything you want. You were born a genius. And every one of you listening to me today has a secret superpower. Every one of you has a superpower. What is your genius? Type it in the chat. If you're taking your Wealth Dynamics Genius quiz, type your genius in the chat. Are you Dynamo? Are you Tempo? Are you Steel? Or are you Blaze? Now, Artemis is a Blaze genius. So I'm right here on the right side. I love people. Knolly's Steel genius. Knolly loves multiplying. And Knolly can see things that other people cannot. As a Steel genius, you have a great attention to detail. Blaze geniuses have a great attention to the outer world. They're people smart. Dynamo geniuses are the innovators. If you're Dynamo watching this, you come up with ideas every hour of the day and you're great at starting things, but you suck at finishing them. How many are great starters, but don't necessarily plant that seed in the earth and watch it grow? Susan's Blaze, Rebecca's Blaze, Little Steel too. Yes, no, we have all 4 of these geniuses. Every one of you has all 4 zones of genius, just 2 more strongly than the other 2. Not every path is right for your zone of genius. Look at this slide. Not every business model, not every guru is teaching you the path, the structure that's right for you. Remember, you were born a genius, but you are unique. And not every path is right for your zone of genius. Not every marketing path is right to express your full zone of genius. Not every lead generation activity is right for your zone of genius. When you have self-awareness and the proper structure, you can achieve more. I see some light bulbs going off in the call. Mark's Dynamo genius. I see a lot of light bulbs going off. I'm really excited that I'm able to open up some of these doorways of discernment. Discernment is more important than knowledge. Discover how to increase your cash flow and productivity by lead generating and building your business around your unique strengths and zone of genius. Premise number 1, you're not broken. You were made in the image of God, already whole, already worthy, already capable, and you were born with a certain genius. And you're here to learn how to give that genius to your marketplace. The very best thing you can do for the whole world is to make the most of yourself. Wallace Wattles from 1910. Core principle number 2, you are super conscious. You have insight. innate intelligence and intuition to guide you into your success next year? How well are you accessing insight for your future? Insight means inner sight. You are super conscious. You exist at 3 levels. As you wake up and become in flow, as you wake up and start to build the business and life you love, it is through the alignment of these 3 levels of yourself. All 3 of these are you, by the way. You have a subconscious mind, I feel. You have a conscious mind, I think. And you have a superconscious mind, I am. In the ancient Huna tradition, they said, seek always alignment of these 3 levels of yourself, working in harmony for the highest and best good of all. Seek alignment of your subconscious, conscious, and superconscious. And so to ground this in business, if you have a goal of, like, say 40 deals, 250,000, 500,000 GCI, but you don't believe you can attain it because of fear and overwhelm, is your subconscious and conscious mind aligned? No. If your feeling doesn't follow your attention, you will be off course. Any choice made from fear is off course. Any choice made by faith and the proper structure is backed by the will of heaven. Any choice made from fear is off course. Any choice made by faith, applied with the proper structure, is backed by the will of heaven. Because your success is about alignment.
About the furniture.
Yeah, success is about alignment. And go ahead and mute yourself, whoever unmuted yourself. Seek always alignment. And your superconscious mind, it may be new to some of you, your superconscious is insight. In your vision, where do you see yourself by the end of 2021? That's your sweet spot. Where do you see yourself in 10 years? That's superconscious. How many of you have written down your 10-year goals for your real estate business? That's superconscious intelligence. The superconscious exists outside of time and space. Your conscious and subconscious mind exist inside time and space. And so when you access all 3 of these in alignment and harmony for the highest and best good, you can achieve anything you set your mind to. Core principle number 3, the common denominator of your success is about structure. Your success is not personal. Some of us make our success personal. We think there's something wrong with us. But remember core principle number 1, what is it? What's your core principle number 1? You're not broken. There's nothing wrong with you. Your success is not personal. It's about plugging into the proper structure and model and utilizing that structure to move up the wealth lighthouse. Stop making your success about you. Separate it from it being personal and start getting to know your zone of genius and stepping into the structure and leaning into that structure until you succeed. Success is about structure. Core principle number 4, high performance is achieved through a precise and powerful process of elimination. As you learn to clear the noise and distraction and the things that aren't moving the needle and focus on what really matters, what brings you life, what brings you joy, what brings you love in your business, you eliminate the dross, you add in what moves the leverage point, and you achieve more with less, not by adding things, but by eliminating things. And I'm going to show you what that means in a little bit here in our class today. Core principle number 5 is behavior is the highest form of communication. Now, as you realize that you are a genius, and as you build from that genius, and you become super conscious, and you come into alignment with your vision, and as you start to step into the proper structure for success, and then as you eliminate what's holding you back, you change your behavior. Do you see how all these are connected? Type yes in the chat. If you see how all these are, give me a yes. Like, how many of you know you need to change your behavior to succeed more? But how do I do that? As a coach for 21 years, it's been one of the most challenging things for me to do is to help people change their behaviors. Well, now I've cracked the code of how to do that faster, easier, and more successfully than I ever have before. And how you change your behavior is how you communicate to your marketplace. And it's how you go from 6 figures to 7 figures to 8 figures, is you actually have to let go of something that you value, and you need to change your behavior. My teacher, Robin Sharma, would say, on the path of success, we all die 1,000 little deaths. And yes, your ego is going to die. and be reborn in the light of your vision. Your ego is going to die and be reborn in the light of your purpose. Your ego is going to die. You will let go of something you value to become more teachable, and you will change your behavior, not because you have to, but because you love what you do. Do you see the difference there? It's not about compulsion. Changing your behavior from compulsion doesn't work, guys. We have to get off the hamster wheel to change our behavior. We must enter the great silence every day and get instruction from God and the Holy Spirit. We must have a mentor, system, and community to hold us accountable to these new structures and behaviors. This core principle number 5 is so powerful and yet so challenging, which is why I am here, is to help you do that. I can help you change your behavior. You have a unique zone of genius. Learn how to build your business around your strengths and let go of your weaknesses. When you understand your wealth dynamics profile and you understand what gives you joy and what gives you purpose, how you add value, you start leaning into that joy. You start doing what you're strong at and taking your attention off your weaknesses, and that's how you get more done with less time. But there's a caveat here to staying in your zone of genius. You have to change your behavior, your internal and external environments. I'll talk about that in a sec. It's better to be pulled by your vision than pushed by your problems. Now, this is connected to number 1. If you're not broken and you're already worthy, already good enough, already capable enough, and you have a clear vision, your vision for where you see yourself in 10 years is already worthy. Your vision of the life that and business you love in 10 years is already capable of doing it. Your vision of where you see yourself is already perfect in the mind of God. It's better to be pulled by your vision than pushed by your problems. You are super conscious, and your vision for your business today, at the end of this year, when you define it, accesses the most powerful part of your brain, which is called the neocortex, your frontal lobe, not your reptilian brain, which is the hamster wheel, compulsion, fight or flight. Gotta get up, gotta go check the email, gotta check the phone, gotta get the deal, gotta go, got to have to must. We're not talking reptilian brain, back of your skull. We're talking neocortex, the front of your brain, the frontal lobe. And I am asking all of you each morning to dream a little bit more, to start your morning having it now, having it now, have it now, have it now, visualize, dream. Core principle number 1 and 7 are interconnected, and all 7 of these principles are so empowering. They empower you to build the life and business you love. Now, meet 2 of my real estate rock stars who are experiencing these powerful shifts right now. This is Kathy McStay. She's a top agent listing specialist in Boston. Now, Kathy wasn't a listing specialist until Knolly and I got a hold of her, and now she's generating 80 leads a month and closing 2 to 5 deals a month on automatic. Kathy was working with investors and a master slave broker for 8 years when I met her, and Kathy decided to level up her business with me. So she doubled her production and cash flow and confidence in 3 months. She got clear on what to eliminate so she could finally focus on what matters to move the needle and gain maximum leverage in her business. And she overcame her hidden fear of lack and found her faith in the abundance of God and supply all around her, helping her attract more deals off the radar easily and effortlessly. She did all of this just for me helping her change her mindset. I haven't even plugged her into Facebook mini chat marketing automation. She did all this just changing her identity and adopting a new structure. Literally doubled and tripled her production without doing anything differently, just changing her mindset. It was amazing. That's how I know this stuff works, guys, is because I've got so much success. Kathy also discovered her core passions, how to channel them into her business to cultivate more insight. Remember, you are super conscious. You have insight, inner sight. Your insights also connect to your passions. Your passions is what attracts clients. So Kathy discovered those passions and insight and how to attract clients. She got clear on her blaze zone of genius and what brings her more flow in her lead generation. She learned how to achieve more with less. And from implementing my cutting edge marketing systems, she is now bringing 80 qualified leads per month and creating the life and business she loves. This is Bradford. Bradford is a 17-year real estate veteran He joined us during the Knowledge Success Coaching webinars we were doing post-COVID-19. And Bradford is a leader in his community in Savannah, Georgia. When I met Bradford, he was just drifting and chasing referrals, knowing that there was more available to him, but he felt stuck. He couldn't figure out what was holding him back. And after applying the new structure that you're about to learn, Bradford achieved a connection to his core passions that helped him gain the clarity to move forward with new insight, spiritual power, and direction. Bradford gained a strong awareness of his steel zone of genius and how to multiply the leverage points where it mattered most in his business. He began to see how to generate leads from a steel perspective that gained multiplication and joy from steel versus blaze. Bradford gained a powerful confidence, clarity, and poise in himself that he didn't have before. Bradford, through my support and training, he cleared his shame, low self-esteem, overwhelm, and blocks to his success. He gained a way to organize his day and his team so that everyone was in flow and each person knew how to achieve their best production. So your zone of genius and wealth dynamics is not just about you and getting you into the joy of lead generation, you into the joy of purpose and flow. It's about giving that flow to others. And this is when you take your business super conscious. It's when you are aware of your strengths and aware of your weaknesses, and you're aware of your team's strengths and weaknesses, so you know what not to give them. Bradford is now on track to increase his total production from 40 deals to 115 deals a year through my custom design of his marketing and automation. And most importantly, Bradford created the mindset, structure, and new habits that will last a lifetime of more success, happiness, and fulfillment, because he now knows who he is, his genius, and he knows where he is structured to scale and grow his business. Who and where is important questions to ask right now. Who am I? What are my strengths? What are my weaknesses? Where am I in my business cycle? What new structures do I need to put in place? What new behaviors do I need to adopt to achieve more in my life and business? Yes, but Artemis, how can I build the business and life that I love, make money with meaning, and live with more passion and purpose? Some of you are looking at those testimonials and going, how do I do that? Some of you may have that, but have some of that missing in your life and business. When the student is ready, the teacher appears. When the student is truly ready, the teacher disappears. There's another part to that saying, you just learned it. When the student is ready, the teacher appears. I love what I do. I love teaching you all and helping you achieve your highest potential, your ultimate greatness. It's why Knolly and I are here. And you'll work with us as a mentor in our system and community, and then we disappear when you're truly ready. And it's fractal. We all grow from each other. We all stand on the shoulders of each other, learning, teaching, and doing. Ooh, I'm getting chills all over. Can you feel the power of this message today? If so, type in yes. Is this resonating with you? Like, do you guys get this? Like, if you're resonating with this message, type in yes. If you're really seeing the power of this information for your life and business, remember that your success is about structure. Success is not personal. It's about learning the proper behaviors and structures and just jumping into that, letting go of the past. The past doesn't exist. You have stuff holding you back. I know, blocks. I've been helping over 40,000 people clear those blocks, and yet it's not about that story. It's about structure. It's not about your past failures, struggles, hustle, or grind. Success is about changing your behavior and plugging into the correct structure and environment you build around you. Success is about changing both your internal environment and your external environment. Fundamental, powerful shifts you can do and you can make in your life and business. Behavior is the highest form of communication to your marketplace. Change your behavior and you transform all thoughts, words, and actions, improving both your productivity and cash flow. How can I change my behavior and achieve my highest potential in life and business? How do I do that? How do I change my behavior? You will need three things. You will need a mentor, you'll need a system, and you'll need a community. Another way of looking at this is you need accountability, structure, and fellowship. If you don't have these three things around you, you will not have the recipe to change your behavior. You need daily and weekly accountability. You need someone to show up to and be accountable to, because your will and your word and your actions are all connected. You will need to follow a proven system, a proven model of success like Knolly and I give you. Stop chasing shiny objects and plug into the correct structure. And then plug into a community. Find a community and a tribe where when things go bad, when you experience problems and challenges and setbacks, we got your back. Our fellowship, our community. You will require a mentor, accountability, system, structure, and community fellowship. And you will require doing one very important thing first to succeed in 2021. You will learn the subtle art of elimination and clearing all the noise in your life, both physical and energetic, so you can have all your spiritual power and actions aligned with your new structure, moving forward to create the life and business you love. Your success next year is about what you let go of. It's about elimination, clearing the noise. Everyone take a deep breath in. How much noise do you have in your life right now going on? How is it holding back your focus, your clarity, and your vision? Have you asked yourself that question lately? Look around you in your world, smartphones, computers, 3,000 ads a day, people vying for your attention. I'm glad 60 of you showed up to pay attention to this, because when you really get this, you will achieve your goals so quickly and easily when you learn how to let go of the noise. Powerful, powerful understanding here. The art of elimination. First, remove the noise in the form of media that does not move the needle. So that's smartphones, social media, news, tablets, notifications, TV, YouTube. I'll teach you how to do that successfully. When I shared with you Bradford and Kathy's success, the first thing I told them to do was to clear the noise and set very healthy boundaries with their technology. The mind is a wonderful student, dangerous master. Let me say that again. Your mind is a wonderful student, dangerous master. The technology we've created in this world is the human mind gone out of control. The mind needs to be directed by the spirit, by the heart. And you want to create an external environment that has invincible clarity, invincible focus to your lead generation, your productivity, and your vision. Let me say it again. You remove all distractions and you create an external environment that brings invincible clarity to your lead generation, your productivity, and your vision. And you change your external environment. And this is what I'm here to help you do, is teach you how to do that in a fun and easy way. Second, you have to clear the mental and emotional noise in your subconscious mind in the form of fear, anxiety, overwhelm, distraction, shame, unworthiness, and all the old patterns you were born with. You change your external environment, you change your internal environment, and you come into alignment with your superconscious mind. Because now the superconscious, God in you, can start to bring the power of focus, the power of action, the power of aligned will, word, and action into your business. This can be done. I know this sounds like almost impossible. It's like, holy shit, Artemis, does this sound hard to some of you? Does this sound hard? Like changing your internal, let me know. Like, let me know in the chat. Like, if some of you are like, wait a minute, can I really do this? Is it possible for me to change my internal and external environment? Can you overcome unworthiness? Can you overcome not feeling good enough? Can you overcome fear and transform it into faith? Are you willing to become your highest potential by letting go of the distractions and getting into a transformation of environment? This can be done. I've done it. I've helped Knolly do it. I've also helped Bradford, Kathy, and numerous other agents do. Are you ready for me to help you do it too? Are you ready? If so, please say yes. We're all here because we know it's time to create the life and business we love. You see it in Knolly. You know, when you look at Knolly, you see someone living the life they love, creating the business they love. Knolly's one of our greatest mentors, and we all have to make some changes. We all need that mentor system and accountability to do this. And it's time for us as an elite group of agents to come into alignment with our vision, our focus, and our clarity, and make 2021 the best year we could ever create for ourselves. Because you are a genius. You have what it takes. And I'm here to help you do it. I created a boot camp to give my gift and my training to groups of people. And I'm launching a 30-day high-performance boot camp to double your productivity and cash flow without working more hours every week and going batshit crazy with your technology. I love that word, batshit crazy. I laugh every time I see it. Batshit crazy. Our technology is making us crazy. The mind is a wonderful student, but dangerous master. And now it's time to connect to our genius, connect to our vision, direct our technology from purpose. Let our technology be an expression of our spirit, our purpose, and not our technology controlling us. And this is why I created this boot camp, because it's one of the first things we need to do is take our life by the reins and be in the driver's seat. Our boot camp begins January 4th through January 27th. It's led by me, Artemis Prime, and featuring Knolly Williams in week 4. Over 4 powerful weeks, we will help you build the correct structure around you and your business to succeed in the coming year and succeed for life. What you're going to learn through mentor, system, and accountability is to create the right external environment and the right internal environment to succeed in 2021 and to create the behaviors you need to succeed for life. What's included? 4 weeks of masterclasses, recodes, life transformation, pristine mindset training, 40 years of business and life transformation tools, high performance technologies, flow, and spiritual business mastery, all step by step. So let's review what you're going to receive in the next 4 weeks when we launch together in transforming your mind, body, and business. So week 1 is about the process of elimination. So by week 1, you will have an email inbox that supports your 4 visions and goals of success. You will have a smartphone you control and does not distract or interrupt your flow or creating more cash flow. And you will have an environment that supports your invincible mindset, morning flow, and doubling your productivity. Imagine having 1 to 2 hours extra each day for a total of 10 extra hours per week and 40 extra hours a month of high performance each and every month. That's what you're going to get when you go through week 1. Potentially 40 hours a month of time to focus on you, your vision, and get clear. Week 2, by the end of week 2, we will be working with your accountability worksheets. And if some of you have already done this, but you fell off a month, it takes 90 days to develop the muscle of lead generation. And so week 2 is to recommit. Everyone say that, I recommit. Say it, I recommit. Some of you need to recommit to the discipline of lead generation. And in week 2, you'll also cultivate the most powerful discipline in lead generation by getting into your zone of genius. And in week 2, I'm going to be breaking down the 4 personality profiles and how you lead generate in flow, bringing the right purpose, the right passion, the right spiritual power into lead generation so you can achieve what Bradford and Kathy achieved in their lead generation. And you'll also learn how to remove the blocks that are secretly holding you back by attending my bonus sessions on Wednesdays through Superconscious Recoding. Imagine working from within your zone of genius every day, removing your hidden blocks of success and achieving more productivity each and every day. Week 3 focus in the boot camp is discovering the power of Teachability Index for achieving more breakthroughs in 1 month than you can in the entire year. You will create an evening practice that builds your invincible mindset to win the day every day, and you'll learn how to align with the 4 key orientations to become the conscious creative force and create the life and business you love. I love what I do. I'm here to impart and to impress upon you these powerful shifts of behavior so you can become the conscious creative force and create the life and business you love. And you're going to do that through Teachability Index and through letting go. And so week 3 is a deepening. It's an understanding of, hey, what do I need to let go in my life right now so that I can gain the kingdom of heaven? What sacrifice do I need to make? Sacrifice is not a negative word. It comes from the Latin word sacrificium, which means to make sacred. So when you let go of something and become teachable in the presence of your mentor and your community, you don't just do this for you, you do this with me. holding you accountable. And you become teachable by making that sacrifice and letting go so you can gain that much more. And week 3 is going to be one of the most powerful weeks you experience in this boot camp. When you understand and embody Teachability Index, you will develop one of the most powerful principles for success mastery in your entire life. You can do anything you set your mind to with Teachability Index. Week 4 is when Uncle Knolly comes in and brings some Knolly nuggets of golden wisdom. And this is how we tie everything together in week 1, 2, and 3. So Knolly's going to come in and teach us the secrets to becoming a celebrity and well-known in your marketplace. This is key to your success, becoming well-known, gaining great influence, and the ability to attract instead of chase. Knolly will also review the importance of lead generation mastery and doing the 2 with some of Knolly's lead generation secrets. And you'll discover the power of mentoring and removing your blocks of success through our cutting-edge training systems and tools. And so these are 4 powerful weeks. It includes 8 Zoom masterclasses. The recordings will be available at the private Facebook group. You will receive daily support and accountability on the Freedom Team Facebook group. Total value here is $497 for each. You get a couple bonuses. You get a couple trainings that I threw in that are relevant to this boot camp. Bonus number 1 is the Wealth Dynamics Genius Test to discover your zone of genius and get into flow with Wealth Dynamics. You also receive an ebook to understand the wealth equation and how to build wealth in your real estate business through value and leverage. So this is our first bonus. Take the Genius Test, read the ebook, get to know your zone of genius and how you live in flow, joy, and purpose. And then bonus number 2 is the Wealth Lighthouse Masterclass, taught by Knolly and I, where you gain an inner compass. Who am I? Where am I? So you'll need to know the proper structure to plug into to gain more success in your life and business and eliminate the confusion and time wasted. And so this bonus is also provided in the private Facebook group. As a world-class mentor and performance consultant teaching worldwide, my time is very valuable. My time is worth about $500 an hour. Many agents pay me $18,000 a year to coach them. My impact is 40,000 people in the past 21 years. My vision is to impact 1 million people in the next 10 years and create 1,000 millionaires as well. And with what I've learned, I can do it. I am going to do it. And this boot camp is the beginning, because so many agents I've coached have these problems that they haven't resolved. And I've only been able to do it one-on-one. Come join me January 4th. Join me to change your behavior and mindset. The total value of these 4 weeks, including just my time, not my experience and expertise, but just my time and bonuses, is $1,485. Your price for the boot camp is $297 until December 31st. The price will go up to $497 at midnight, December 31st. When you're ready to jump in and do the boot camp, visit bit.ly/prime bootcamp. Come join me, show up to the Zooms. Let's jump in, shift your mindset, shift your behavior, get you into lead generation, get you stepped into your power and purpose and vision, and start 2021 off on the right foot with a clear mind, a powerful vision, and the right behaviors to become successful. You will need to narrow your focus. You will require accountability and fellowship. You will have daily reminders and discernment. And you will also require becoming more teachable. And all of these things I choose to impart upon you and bless you with the focus, the accountability, the discernment, and help you grow and become your greatest self. Help you grow and be your highest potential as a blaze genius, as a steel, as a tempo, as a dynamo. Thank you all for attending today. Great to have you here. What do you think, Lord Knolly?
Powerful, man, powerful. I got to share, when you say, your time is very valuable, and it really is, you've changed my life beyond measure. You've gotten me reading the right kind of books. And, I started learning success at a very young age, just like you did. 13 when I started my first business, and my first real business at the age of 23. I've not drawn a W-2 since the age of 23 years old. I'm 50 now. I don't think I'll ever draw a W-2 unless God puts me in that position. It's up to him, but I don't have to. I live the life of my dreams, and but more so, I am, realizing my ultimate potentiality, my ultimate purpose. And I have to say that you're the only coach that has given me the ability to even come close to doing that. So I appreciate you. I honor you. I appreciate that this is an affordable class for anybody. Everybody's got a Visa, MasterCard, American Express, or they've got a friend that has one that they can borrow. And I remember when I first met Artemis, the very first time that I signed up for a package, it was $10,000. Let me say it again. The first package that I signed up with Artemis, this is the first package, not the only package that I bought from him, but the first package that I bought was $10,000, and it was worth $100,000. Okay. And the fact that, now bringing you into the real estate world, and over the last, several years, we've been talking about how to make this affordable to the common person, because a lot of you guys, that's how you see yourself. Because a lot of people are like, well, I'm not Knolly Williams, I can't spend 10,000. Well, if that's how you want to see yourself, I said, well, how can we bring this to everybody? And I'm so proud of you, Artemis, that you've finally been able to do it in a group setting. And it's going to be powerful. This is going to be life-changing. This is going to be, I know for the ones that attend, it's going to be that pivotal moment in time where they remember the very first time that you impacted their life, just like I remember that. And so I appreciate you bringing this next to nothing in price to everybody. We appreciate you. And not only that, but we want to honor you for all the knowledge that you've given us over the past year. And the fact that you have continued to expel or to share your knowledge has led you to this new knowledge. Let me say it again, has led you to this new knowledge that you just recently discovered in the realm of the super conscious. Not maybe just discovered, but really rediscovered that there is a conscious, there is a subconscious, but yes, there is also a super conscious. Okay. And the super conscious is, all of that is created by God Almighty. So I just want to say I appreciate this class that you had with us today. I want to share a couple of things that I took notes on. Wallace D. Wattles, I didn't write the quote down exactly, but he said the number one thing that you can do to become is to become your highest self. The most important thing that you can do is to become your highest version. There are 8 paths to wealth. I wrote that down as well. Know your zone of genius so that you can pick the correct path. I see a lot of my students that are on the wrong path to wealth. They're on somebody else's path that they read about, but it's not in accordance with their zone of genius. So I really appreciate, the fact that you honor people for who they are and you teach them according to what will give them ultimate success. You said that any choice made from fear is off course, and that is so true. We want to make our decisions from love, and that's what you're teaching us how to do. You also said that success is about elimination. That's the first time that I've heard that, or not the first time I've heard it, but in your body of teaching and in Wealth Dynamics itself, that's the first time we even knew anything about that. I mean, we were all about accumulation, building stockpiles. And when I learned that success was about elimination, actually, you and I were sitting in the same seminar together at Artemis when we learned that. And the epiphany was that this is the easiest system that we've ever studied in all of our 50 plus years of studying success. So it's the easiest one to adopt because you're not adding anything, you're eliminating. But knowing what to eliminate is so key. We have too many choices today. That's what. Another thing I wrote down was we are not here to compete, we are here to create. I've never heard that before. That's the first time I've heard that today. Because I love competing, but really there is no competition. The Creator put us here as a family to work together in unison, and there's enough to go around. Behavior is the highest form of communication, so true. And people buy who we are. who we be, if you will, not what we say. So success is a structure. It's not personal. I love that whole concept. Wrote that down as well. Build your business around your strengths and let go of your weaknesses. That's another quote that I wrote down. I mean, we had some gold in this masterclass, guys. And the last thing that I wrote down is the mind is a wonderful student and a terrible master. Terrible master. Also, I'm glad that you finished out the quote that when the student is ready, the teacher appears. But hey, guess what? When the student is really ready, the teacher disappears. And that is so like Jesus. You know, Jesus appeared and he's still in our heart and our life, but he disappeared when his disciples were ready. He said, man, I'm out. See you later. And Artemis and I are the same way. We don't want to create a body of lifelong disciples. We want to give you guys what you need to succeed. And that's what this 4-week boot camp is all about, is giving you guys what you need to succeed. And I'm not, just so you guys are, true transparency, I'm not an affiliate of the boot camp. Artemis is not paying me $1 that I know of to endorse this, but this is, he has given me really from the beginning my life back, because when I met Artemis, I had already checked off every single box. I had met every goal that I'd ever set in life. And truthfully, I was in apathy. I was like, man, I already done everything. I'm just ready to, I just like coast it out till I die. But Artemis was able to reinvigorate the spark within me and set me on the right trajectory so that I wouldn't waste the rest of my life. So I owe Artemis a lot. And anything that he comes up with, first of all, 99% of everything that I've ever seen the man come up with has been free. So anything that he comes up with that has a price tag to it, you better believe it's going to change your life for the better. And it's not just going to change your life, but it's going to change the life of your family. And maybe that even matters more to you than your own trajectory, your own personal life. So thank you, Artemis. I appreciate this. I know I was a little long-winded there, but I appreciate everything you've done, and I don't mind being public about it. We got a lot of comments here in the chat.
Yeah. I really resonate with what you said about, get out of the competitive mind, become a creator.
Yeah.
And I think at the end of the day, when we think about God and purpose, that we're all here to create what we love. And I was reminded that by one of my new mentors, Chris Duncan, is that you're a creator. And Wallace teaches that, the competitive mind is duality. The creative mind is where we come from, accessing that connection to the creative power that God gave us. And another way of looking at competition is it's an illusion of polarity. And right now in our politics, our environment, our government, we see so much polarity. And yet, if you step out of the polarity and get into creation, and you have a clear focus and vision, you create more powerful change than all the competitors combined. Competition is an illusion of polarity. Get into the creative mind, build this environment around you for successful business, build the internal environment within you, and then go create what you love in your real estate business. And I'm here to teach them how to do that, because it does require accountability. These things don't happen overnight. I mean, I worked with you and Josie for a year. And so the reason I created the boot camp is like I show up twice a week, and the more you show up, the more results you're going to get, to become like Knolly, to become like me, to become like those who are happy, joyful, healthy, and successful. And now it's time. It's time to bring this to our community, with accountability.
I love it. Now share with us the link again, Artemis.
Yeah, so the link is right here in the chat, right there, jointhefreedomteam.com/productivity bootcamp. And very, very excited to give this training. I am going to be live in this training. There's going to be interaction. There's going to be all kinds of support through the private Facebook group, especially for those who are, really, if you have extreme burnout and you need some personal guidance from me, I can help you pull out of that and get more done. So everyone's at different levels, but the curriculum is designed as a masterpiece. You are the conductor of your life. Make your life a symphony.
Yeah.
And this boot camp is to set the foundation that you need in terms of elimination, focus, and flow that then you can start to build that symphony we call a beautiful business, a beautiful life.
Yeah, the other thing, if you're watching this on YouTube, we're going to have the link in the description below. And the other thing we didn't mention, or we hadn't mentioned yet, Artemis, is that they're going to have lifetime access to this training. So that's huge.
Of course, yeah. Yeah, everyone gets lifetime access to this. And it'll be fun. It'll be a really fun experience. Bring your friends, bring those of you, anyone on your team you know is like a squirrel chasing shiny objects, confusing activity with accomplishment, hasn't developed the discipline for success. Discipline equals freedom. And so this is about loving self-discipline. This is about getting into the right structure and behaviors, and then having a coach to clear the blocks that are in the way. Because on Wednesdays, we're going to be doing some powerful work with your superconscious mind to help you come into alignment. And we all have blocks. I have blocks. We're all peeling away the veils until we can see and know God. And so on Wednesdays, I'm going to be helping you clear those as well. And it's super powerful, on purpose, on point. Mondays at 10 a.m. Central Time, Wednesdays 10 a.m. Central Time. When you join the boot camp, you get an email with all the time slots and the links to add it to your calendar. Playful out, playful on, come, play, and enjoy this experience. And it's all for you. Yeah. It's to help you. It's to help you become your highest potential.
I love it. I love it. And here's the thing too, guys. If you're watching this and you have that little bit of a tinge of fear, it's like, man, should I do this? I'm afraid. What's Artemis going to ask me to do that? What's he going to ask me to give up that I don't want to give up? You know, there's a fear there. I remember when I first met with Artemis, and it was because Artemis is a total coach. So he helped me with my health. He helped me with wealth and many other things. You know, he helped me to really connect even deeper spiritually to the God that I love and serve. And I remember this very distinctly. I said, Artemis, am I going to have to give up cheeseburgers? I remember, you may not remember this, Artemis, but I remember distinctly. That was the one thing in my mind. Here it is. I'm about to pay the man $10,000. But if he told me I had to give up cheeseburgers, I'm out. I'm not signing up for that. But you know what Artemis told me? He said, you know what, Knolly? You're not going to have to give up anything. I said, what do you mean? He said, everything's going to be a choice and there's no judgment. I was like, well, sign me up. I like that. So, you know, if you're afraid that Artemis is going to make you do something beyond your comfort zone, don't be afraid of that. That's just the little you. Remember, every one of us has the little me and the big me. The big me wants to come out and play big, wants to really make things happen. The little me wants to stay safe and just stay, don't want to get too, you know, and really the little me within us is the one that sabotages us and keeps us from our ultimate potentiality and from reaching the goals that you've set. So don't let the little me get in the way. You know, just say, you know what, I'm doing this. It's, you know, pray about it. God gives you the big thumb up. Go ahead and do it. So that's what I have to say. I love you guys. Thank you, Artemis. Any parting words, Artemis, for us?
I'm here to activate the Christ in you and ignite that Christ in you through your vision, your focus, your behavior. Come join us. Come play and participate in the boot camp. I'm excited to do this. It's literally a culmination of 21 years of my life experience and service, and it's going to be so impactful. And if you are signing up today, make a commitment that this is all for you. This is for your personal development, and you're investing in yourself, you're investing in your future, you're investing in you. This is all for you. This isn't about so that one day in order to help others do more. No, this is all for you. This is for you to receive this spiritual well of knowledge and wisdom. When you show up on Mondays and Wednesdays, you're drinking from that well every week to help you become your highest potential, all for you. And make sure that you have that awareness, that understanding, this is all for you.
All right, guys. Well, thank you so much, Artemis. Love you, brother. And
bye, everybody. Good to see you.